The data phase of Lean Six Sigma is crucial as it builds and sets the foundation for Lean Six Sigma analysis. The range is something we can determine our limits with. And essentially, it is the maximum value minus the minimum value. This can also be known as tolerance. Essentially, you have a lower limit and you have an upper limit. And so the range lets you know essentially the spread of your data. If I look at this example over at Bridgestone, right, I can calculate the range of their tire manufacturing production per week or per day. So essentially, they have a production line that is set up through Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, they are not in operation. And this is their part production per 8-hour shift. Essentially Monday's 120, Tuesday's 150, Wednesday's 110, Thursday's 130, and Friday's 140. What is the range of these values? Well, I'd set it up and I would set up the highest value and do the lowest value. Now, those of you in Excel, I want to build something really cool and help you use this on a daily scale. So, stand by. We'll get some Excel sheets going. So now let's go ahead and build this. Let me get some things out of the way real fast. But Excel is such a powerful tool as you can use it to improve your organization at a fraction of cost. Now, I use Excel because it's accessible, it's affordable, and it helps create the basis foundation as you can do most Lean Six Sigma operations, if not all of them, in Microsoft Excel. So, what we can do here is I'll zoom in and I'll have my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And if you get bored with that, check out this cool little tip here. If you highlight this and go down, go to this little box. You see right here where it changes. You can just kind of scroll down and build that right there. From there, kind of build your outline of your set. And all I did was build that right in here. We'll do our borders. If I want to add a column here, I just say start, or right click right here on the first cell. Or I can go over here to the row, right click on there and say insert, and say day of week. And I want to say parts. Now, I wanted to make it pretty generic for you guys. Instead of saying tires, say parts, so you could associate that. But we have 0 production on Sunday, 120, 150 on Tuesday, 110 on Wednesday, 130 on Thursday, 140 on Friday. All I'm doing right here is just kind of highlighting the days, changing the format, showing you can do more with less, right? And that's why Excel is such a powerful tool. But we go in here and we look at range. Well, range is your highest value, which we see in here is our highest value, by our lowest value. What is that? A 110. I'll just do that in orange right here. So I say equals 150 minus 110. I'll put the formula to the right here. It's form text. So that gives us our range. Range lets us know the spread across the data, and it lets us know how much difference is in our process, or how much variation in a sense. Range also lets us know the variability range in the process and allows us to look at it from the fundamentals of process improvement. If we have a lot of variation in our process, we're not going to be able to create a good quality product for our customer. Why would we want to know the range in our data set? Well, here's the thing. Understanding variability, the range provides a quick snapshot of variability or dispersion in data set. It helps to understand how spread out the data points are, which is fundamental in assessing the performance and consistency of a process. All right, guys, so we've got Cool Dudes Pizza and Pasta. They're going to help us out here. So here's a collection of their data, and we're going to kind of do the same thing here. I just went in and created a new spreadsheet. However, we don't need to do that. I copied and pasted this over here for you guys to see. So, Cool Dudes Pizza, right? We're going to build the range, day of week, and we're going to build pizzas sold. Day of week and pizzas sold. Let's build this out. Again, Monday, Tuesday, and let's see if it does it with just that. Yeah. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I have a collection of my data. I'm going to just move this a little bit differently. I'm going to say insert, and just so my data matches, I'm going to delete it that way. That way it matches here, that it's here. So let's go ahead and build our pizza. Quality check, 210, 32, 93, 92, 120, 185. Okay, going through, and now we're going to build this the same way, right? Our range. But I want you to see it from a different perspective. I want to see our minimum Borderly not to read, you know what I'm saying? Minimum, maximum, and then I want to say okay. So I'm inputting these values here. Right? I'm just going to kind of build out this. Same thing here. Our day a week, pizzas sold. We have our high value right here now, and our low value right here. Right, so we have that spread of data, right? And our range essentially is our maximum minus our minimum. So we have a variation of 178 pizzas. So as you look at the spread of data, we would build it and it would look essentially, as I build this, right, the pizzas sold this week, we can look at this and say, okay, that's the graph. This is the visual representation of what this is telling me. And in our Microsoft Excel program, you'll have access to be able to build this in Excel. But I want to see the difference of the minimum and maximum. So I can say equals minimum, MIN, take that value and highlight these variables here. I can highlight the same thing here and say equals max. It'll highlight the array of maximum values. And just so you guys can see the formulas that I put in here. Right, as I built this, that minimum value and maximum value, and I helped you build the range from it.